Previously on Sanctuary.
We were a part of something we called the Five, a small group dedicated to expanding our knowledge of the physical world. Helen was able to procure a very rare sample of ancient, untainted vampire blood. After each of us was injected, we received unique gifts as a result. Griffin's molecules became photosensitive. Watson's mind grew to new heights, and Tesla's reaction was the most dramatic. But Helen's gift was the most simple and elegant.
I'm 159 years old. You have known me for 3. It's an autotype, one of only 5 that were built during the Second World War. Without it, the war could have ended very differently.
Herr Händler! Wo wollen Sie mit diesem Panzer hin?
Reparaturabfrage für die 2. SS-Division, Herr Major!
Ich nahm an, die 2. war in Babil stationiert. Wir haben keine Nachricht über eine Verlegung durch das Reich.
Uns ist eine Kette gebrochen bei Chef du Pont. Unser Befehl lautet, diese Route zum Nachschubdepot bei Saint-Mer in Glies zu nehmen. Wenn Sie wollen, finden wir einen anderen Weg.
Ihr Dialekt, wo kommt er her?
Garmisch-Partenkirchen, im Süden von Bayern. Und Sie?
Ihr Marschbefehl. Zeigen Sie ihn mir.
Jawohl, Herr Major!
Diesem Befehl zufolge sollten Sie in San Marcouf sein.
Wann haben wir uns wohl verfahren?
Ich bin aus Greinau, in Bayern. Sie sind auf keinen Fall aus der Gegend. Verlassen Sie den Panzer. Die ganze Mannschaft. Sofort!
Afraid I can't do that, old chap!
Excuse me, mate.
More violent than I expected.
Bad luck. Could have used a warning before you fired that cannon.
Sorry, Nigel. Things were heating up. Are you all right?
Fine. Bloody freezing country, though, isn't it?
Welcome to France.
Ludicrous, traipsing around Nazi France alone. Should have brought some bloody SAS lads for safety.
More men means attracting more attention.
I don't like blowing up a checkpoint with a tank.
Well, if your German sounded more Bavarian...
Posh.
Thunder.
Flash. I am Jeanne Athanase, leader of the Resistance for this sector.
Helen Magnus. James Watson. Nigel Griffin.
Enchanté.
Time is of the essence, I'm afraid. We've only a few hours to achieve our objective.
You got our coded messages. I take it sabotage is already underway.
La Resistance has begun cutting power and destroying rail lines, but what we do not know is when this invasion will come.
That depends on us, actually. General Eisenhower's awaiting our signal. According to intelligence, there's an installation near Warville, a key to Hitler's Atlantic Wall.
How so?
Apparently houses a new technology developed by the Nazis when they intend to deploy against any approaching armada.
Have you noticed any odd weather patterns locally?
As you can see, the trees have begun to turn months early. There are failed crops on every farm, and it rains for hours every day. What have they created?
She might as well know the truth.
We believe the SS possess a device that can change the weather. They could create massive storms that could scuttle any landing attempts on the beaches.
From one device?
Likely powered by a hive of thermal sound rays to provide the energy to power it.
Pardon?
Subterranean desert creatures. They live off geothermal. You should know, we deal with monsters.
I deal with Nazis. I'd say we're even.
I like this girl.
We need to get to Varville, find the device and disable it. Otherwise, the invasion will fail.
Varville is close. I can take you there.
This is more complicated than that. We also need to find the latest schematics for this machine.
And word is the SS are keeping the plans for the device in a town called Carentan.
Is that a problem?
The Gestapo have built an underground bunker beneath this town. Many of my men have been taken there for interrogation. None have come out. Carentan is a very bad place.
If that's more chamomile tea, you can pour it down the toilet.
The kitchen says we're out of black tea.
Why?
Because China was invaded by Japan.
Excuses.
Still no word from Dr. Magnus?
Ugh. Worse than your coffee.
You think they've been captured?
More that Helen wasn't listening when I explained how my autotype works.
I'm sure they're fine.
I should have gone with them.
As you know, General Eisenhower's orders are to shoot you if you try and get on a plane. Not that it would really stop you, you being a vampire and all.
Bad coffee, English food, and worse, stuck here with the Kansas State Glee Club.
Come on, sir, working for Allied Command isn't so bad, is it?
I work alone.
But you cracked the Enigma code. It changed the tide of the entire war.
It did, didn't it?
I'm just saying, you're doing great things here, sir.
The Japanese invasion of China. What was the inciting incident?
The Marco Polo Bridge incident of 37? Wasn't it, sir?
According to the War Department, yes. Or I could tell you the truth.
The Wehrmacht 352nd Infantry control the town. About 100 men. Likely all to protect SS operations in the bunker below ground.
There's only the one entrance.
Two. One is from the mayor's office, the other is just below Café Normandie.
Well, I'd vote for the cafe rather than the mayor's office.
We should be able to enter completely undetected.
Halt!
Run!
Couvrez! Bloody hell.
They knew we were coming! That's impossible! My people would not ever betray us!
Well, someone did!
Well done, Nigel!
Grenade! Hold the ball!
Guten Tag, Herr Watson. I am Colonel Franz Korber. The Führer is going to be so happy to finally meet you. However, before that wondrous event, we need some information about the upcoming invasion. You should have stayed in England with Professor Tesla.
Damn it, they must have taken him to the bunker already.
We must leave here, right now.
Wait. Dear God.
Our guest has arrived.
Oh, I'm sure I'll be very impressed.
I'm certain you will.
Heil Hitler! James, you're looking well.
I see you've finally found a country to call home. National Socialism suits you.
That's the attire. Couldn't resist.
Oh, Johnny, you really are playing a delicious game with them, aren't you? Did you never think it was odd that a man born in the age of Victoria remained so spry? Oh, he does the most unspeakable things to his blood. That is, of course, when he is not stealing it from others in the dark of the night.
What of you, James? Shall we share your secret of eternal middle age? Spy master, detective, inventor, genius. See, the problem is, the man who's lived as long as Dr. James Watson never fears death.
John, don't.
The invasion landing site. How many ships? How many men? You know what it is we want to hear?
Herr Druitt.
Wait. I know you're not afraid to die, James. But I plan on making you afraid to live.
These communiques will not be intercepted?
Not from this.
It uses a magnetic subfrequency to speak to its counterpart. Unless someone has one of these, our messages are secure.
Cover it!
Never enough bloody time!
Incoming message.
Tell me good news. I need to talk to Eisenhower. Right now.
Stay with me, James. The night is still young.
He is not giving us much concrete information.
Patience. Now, a man in your condition would certainly never be sent here alone. I know she's close by. The question is why? What would cause the Allies to send Helen Magnus and James Watson together to France now?
Resistance. Coordination.
Lying, James, not a wise choice.
No! Weather the team! We're getting to stop it!
Invasion?
You'll know everything soon enough. Colonel Corber, why don't you go and arrange for Dr. Watson's transfer to Berlin? It was not a question, Colonel.
Prepared for.
This is useless. We're too easy a target altogether. We need to split up, weaken the scent.
You two stay together. I'll lead them off while you drum up reinforcements.
Nigel!
He's the genius mind. You need him more than you need me, and you know it. Just get him out of there before they make him Hitler's houseboy.
You're a very brave man, monsieur.
She likes me.
Where the hell have you been?
It was difficult to get a moment with him. He was in with Churchill and de Gaulle.
What did he say? Did you show him the message?
General Eisenhower appreciates your concern.
That stubborn bastard.
Feels they cannot delay the invasion because of one fragmented message.
This fragment represents the gravest possible threat to retaking Europe. Jack the Ripper in Nazi-held France? Do I have to paint him a picture? Or should we just wait until Druitt teleports a bomb into Churchill's office or the White House? I mean, they know this!
Could mean that Druitt is dead or on our side.
Then get me a plane. Put me on a plane and drop me in there with Helen and the others.
Sir, that's not going to happen.
Excuse me.
Where are you going?
I'm going to talk to Ike myself down the protocol.
Sir, you're too late.
Those damn fools.
Why don't we just attack this weather device and destroy it?
We can't. If we simply blow it up, the creatures they're using to power it could do massive damage.
You're certain?
Of course. Unfortunately, it was James who designed it. The schematics were stolen 8 months ago. We've been trying to recover them ever since.
Can he stop the weapon?
That's why he's here, unless they've made modifications.
Helen, do you hear that?
The invasion. It's begun.
Whatever it is you're playing at, I don't want to hear it. Get us out of here now.
You want to destroy the weather device? You need to listen.
Working for the Nazis is depraved, even by your standards.
It's true. I have no love for England. But I know evil when I see it. In its purest form. I am working alone. In my own way.
Then why not kill Hitler? You can do that in a heartbeat.
I did. 9 months ago. It's a lovely performance of Wagner's Tristan and Isolde in his private viewing box. Slid a blade right through his tunic. Felt his heart stop. Does it look like it's made the slightest difference?
They're using body doubles.
This Reich needs to be taken apart piece by piece, one sordid element at a time.
You leaked information about the weather machine. Why?
I needed you all here. The Fuhrer spent millions trying to find abnormals to strengthen his army. Your machine, it's only a small piece of the plan. Something much larger is at play.
Da drüber. Der Heuballen.
Dort hinten.
Oh, hey. Hey, you all right, Pally? It's all right, we're not gonna hurt you. Parlez Anglaise?
Of course I do, I'm English. Who the hell are you blokes?
Americans. Hey, Cap! Got a naked limey over here.
Well, don't that beat all? Get the man a coat or something, Sergeant.
Yeah, you got it.
You look like you need some help, friend. Captain Jack Zimmerman, Fox Company, 101st Airborne. This country just got invaded.
Yankee paratroopers already?
We would have dropped by last year, but there was that whole North Africa problem.
Yeah, and Italy, that was fun.
So what's your story? Aside from being, clothesless.
I'm a British agent on a mission. There were 3 of us. We got separated. Our leader, she's mustering the local resistance. The other's been held in Carrington. It's vital that we get him out of there.
Carrington? I don't think so, friend. Crowd 352nd Infantry owns that joint. The place is a damn stronghold. It'd be suicide. Stole your jump gear. Weapons and ammo only. We move out in 5.
Are you not listening?
My orders are to link up with the rest of the 506 and start clearing causeway exits off of Utah Beach. Which is that way.
Trust me, this is more important.
Tell me where I'm going.
Là, 4 doors up on your right is Le Café Normandie. The entrance to the bunker is in the back.
Wait for my signal.
No more games. Get us out.
Well, you'll only kill me the moment we rematerialize.
That is a chance that you will have to take.
You're with her now, aren't you? Now, I know you, old friend. Your passion for her, it just comes off you like a bad smell.
You leaked intelligence and had us ambushed by the SS just so that you could see her one more time. You are like a pathetic schoolboy with a crush.
I leaked no such information, but it's very telling that you would think I would.
John, do not dig too deeply. You don't know how much you hurt her.
Hurt her? By you? Feel better?
Much.
Shall we?
God, yes.
Bonsoir.
Le café est fermé. Mademoiselle, il y a un problème?
Aucun problème. J'ai oublié mon sac à main à l'intérieur au déjeuner. Mon portefeuille aussi.
Alors, c'est inutile de demander vos papiers.
Avant que le café est ouvert, pouvez-vous me faire rentrer?
I can vouch for her identity. Dr. Magnus.
Maybe it's something about this place. The mineral content of the walls. Perhaps it disrupts your ability to convert to pure energy.
It's safe to say they know. Helen?
Unbelievable.
Let me alleviate some of your confusion. This bunker is made of lodestone, which naturally emits a low-frequency form of electromagnetic radiation. Yeah, we have been observing your abilities, Gertrude, and such power requires a failsafe, no? We have enjoyed your services. However, all good things must come to an end.
Tell that to Hitler.
Why don't you?
John!
Hey, you did High Command a favor. The Führer's stubble is easier to deal with. The Reich is stronger for it. Dankeschön. Guten Abend. Wiedersehen, Riverfly. And now, the person that I would most like to talk with is you.
I appreciate your orders, Captain. But if we don't deal with this secret weapon, none of your countrymen will make it ashore alive.
Sounds like some weapon. How's it work?
It's a weather machine to scuttle the Armada.
More like a death ray or something?
What, you mean like in the comic books?
Look, I don't know how it works. I wasn't paying attention, but the threat is real, and we were sent here to stop it.
We have orders. So unless you can call up Ike and get him changed, we're headed to the coast. Let's move out.
I can make contact with England.
Impossible. Ike Corps declared a radio silence over the channel before we left.
There's a way.
He's a hunted criminal in Britain. Why not become a Nazi agent? The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
No. I know Johnny. He has no love for any country.
Then why show up in France all of a sudden?
Well, Johnny has his own set of rules, which he rarely deviates from.
You mean his love for killing innocent people?
No, his love for Helen. He'd never let her come to harm, not intentionally.
But Dr. Magnus has been behind enemy lines a dozen times. Why show up this time?
I don't know. He's a psychotic killer, but he's no Nazi. Druid is a Nazi. Has captured Watson, Magnus missing in action, and with 101st Airborne under a Captain J. Zimmerman, have evaded detection so far. Please advise Griffin. Take this to Eisenhower, and if he says that it's cryptic, I'll knock his teeth in. Now go.
Yes, sir.
That's the craziest looking thing.
At least Allied Commander knows the situation.
You say so.
Thank you, Captain, for getting me this far.
Don't mention it.
So you're off then?
Sir.
Utah Beach. You?
Carrington. I have to try.
Yeah, well, try and keep your clothes on.
Unlikely.
You really think Command will turn back the Armada?
Well, if they're smart, they will. The weapon's still active. The landings will fail unless we knock it out.
And only this Watson fella knows how to do this.
Afraid so.
Carrington, huh?
I can get help.
Damn shooting gallery.
Place is tighter than the Berlin rally, Captain. Crossed for days.
There's no telling how long they'll keep them both alive down there. With reinforcements, there's got to be a way in.
No offense to your people, man, but there's no way we have enough men to bust a guy out of an underground bunker. Not without a bloodbath.
We only need to create a distraction. Nigel will do the rest.
Naked fella here. And I'd like to see.
Well, that's the tricky part, isn't it?
What the hell, man?
Holy mother of God.
Well, I'll be.
Better than a comic book.
Yeah.
Why bother gathering intelligence from us? You have the ultimate weapon at your disposal.
We don't wish to destroy Europe. We only wish to conquer it.
The invasion is set for Norway. We came here to deal with your weather machine, in case it threatened future operations.
I think you're bluffing. And bluffing is an American concept. I am disappointed to see you engage in that. You know, in Berlin, in the Reich, I am you, Helen. May I call you Helen?
Absolutely not.
I command the SS Annonobe. No doubt you have heard of us.
Hitler's abnormal hunting division.
Yeah, very much so. We find and we capture beings with powerful abnormalities to serve the fatherland.
That's an odd agenda for the champions of racial purity.
You know, let me be clear. I'm not going to be the one who kills you. That will probably be some nameless interrogator in Berlin. I just wanted to meet you. I'm such a big fan of yours, Helen. And of yours, Dr. Watson. Not only because of your exploits in the war. No. You know, I admire your stamina. You are both over 80 years old. And I will not let either one of you rest until I know the reasons why.
Your retinas are burned. There's only one creature on Earth that could cause that exact injury.
Yeah. Oh, and it was worth it.
You're not dealing with sound rays. You have a Tunisian fire elemental. That's the real weapon.
You needed the weather machine to control it, to keep it calm until you unleash it.
That's right. Yeah, it was your invention that provided the final piece to the puzzle. And with that, now I can control the most powerful creature in history. Not only will your invasion fail, you will lose the war.
First 6 on me. Sergeant, you see those barrels 12 o'clock? It's a good firing position to cover from the street. Take them with you, and that slapjack, and extra ammo. I'm on it, Captain.
What makes you think you can control it?
Well, you see, there are ancient texts of the Phoenicians that describe this powerful fiery beast that killed thousands of the enemies, and then it went back to its habitat, satiated.
Ancient texts. You're basing this all on legend?
We uncovered the creature under Tunis 1 year ago, perfectly preserved in a tomb.
You have no idea what you're actually dealing with. A fire elemental can't be contained once it's been unleashed. You can't simply call it back with a dog whistle. It will continue to consume fuel and oxygen for weeks, for months, before it rests.
Your master stroke has doomed the Reich. And probably the world.
What button was it that Herr Druid pushed?
Going really well.
Thank God! Nigel, help James!
Oh. Nigel, dear boy.
Darling, are you all right?
Schematics. I need the schematics. They should be here.
Professor?
Was war es? Deutsche Eltern, Ahnen im Vaterland, or just plain old garden variety greed? How long?
I was recruited by the SS when I was still at West Point. My family supports the Reich. It was my duty.
You were good, but I was better.
How did you figure it out?
Simple logic, really. You see, Ike would never have launched Overlord if he knew the Druid was in France. But then it suddenly dawned on me, what if the good general wasn't actually getting any of the information I'd been providing him with? Or worse, what if someone tipped off the SS in Carentan about Helen and her mission? You made me like you. He's ready.
Professor.
Enjoy your tribunal, Lieutenant.
Found these grunts looking for a fight! 506 Easy Company! Can't find their CO!
.30. First wave of landing should start in less than an hour if they stick to the timetable.
There it is. Maintenance entrance. What's the plan?
Kill or disable the elemental without setting it off.
Can you do it, James?
Well, if you get me inside, we have a chance.
Well, it doesn't look too hard. Something this important, I thought would be more heavily guarded.
The climate settings are all wrong. None of my safety protocols are in place.
James, there's one part of the legend that's actually true. There's no way to really kill a fire elemental. It's kind of why they call them elementals.
You're telling me this now?
Grenade! Left flank! Cover their exit!
Diesen Offizier, Brigadier Ruder! Diesen Offizier!
It can't leave. Is there a way that you can force it down?
Air pressure change! I can create massive wind shear!
Literally bury it in the earth! Can you make that happen?
It's not what it was designed for, but, hold on!
Done.
But I always do. What you can't. Treat her well, James.
Your commanding officer?
Yeah. One of the best.
Thank you, Sergeant, for this. It won't be forgotten.